Welcome to Joe's Atmosphere.
Cook your shrimp, please. All of a sudden, my shrimp pan is burning up like a smoke fest.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Right.
Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah, there you go! I said...
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go.
All right, welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for State of the Atmosphere. Tonight, we've got the Fallout review that we do every week on the newest episode. We've got the Sweeney spot as usual, January movies, and the pop culture update. So we got to get to it tonight on State of the Atmosphere. All right, welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for State of the Atmosphere. I'm your host, Joe's Atmosfere, and I'm joined as usual with the crew. Knock, how you doing this evening, man?
Doing good, buddy.
All right, it's good to see you. Jed, how are you doing?
Doing better, but now Kay is sick, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, Kay. She's in the chat too, by the way. She's in there saying hi to us. And she's asking for the first LFG of the night, looks like. So I guess we'll go ahead and give it to her, even though we just did it.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
All right, man. It's good to see you, Kay. Good to see you. I hope you feel better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start the way we usually do with the pop culture update. So let's get to it.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
And as usual, we start with the box office for the weekend. We got Avatar 3 flies past $1 billion. Sleeper hit for Housemaid delivers Sydney Sweeney needed win. Looks like she's finally got a hit on her hands. Let's see. James Cameron's threequel achieved the milestone Saturday at the New Year end box office, while other notable holiday victors, including Zootopia 2, sleeper hit Housemaid, and Timothy Chalamet's Marty Supreme. So let's take a look at it. 41 million. And now this is for January 2nd through the 4th, this last weekend. Avatar made 41 million. Zootopia 19. Housemaid's number 3 with 15. Marty Supreme 12. Are you guys interested in watching Marty Supreme? It's about a ping pong player. I'm not. I can't get into it. I mean,
Anaconda.
I like the actor though. I do like him a lot, but
I don't want to watch Anaconda either.
Yeah, and Anaconda. That's Jack Black and
yeah, I don't like
Paul Rudd. I like.
Yeah. Paul Rudd. I like. I'm so sick of Jack Black.
Yeah. I will say for A24, they seem to be wanting to do other things. So I'll give them props for that.
Yeah.
Their movies seem to be different.
They do different stuff. Yeah, they do different stuff. I was showing.
They do go out to the boundary and skirt and try to do new stuff. So I agree with Knock on that. Props for them trying to do something new. So.
Yeah.
I just don't care about ping pong.
Yeah, right. But let's see. I was showing Knock earlier. They've got a movie they got coming out. I'm not sure the date, but it's Hugh Jackman playing an old Robin Hood, and it's called The Death of Robin Hood. Man, it looks pretty damn cool, man. But anyway, I just want to see what the
I haven't seen the house
total
yet,
haul.
so I want to watch it.
The worldwide number for.
Been hearing good things about it.
Which one?
They're already trying to green light the sequel. Yeah. So.
Where is the?
You're on 2026.
That's right. We want the 25 stuff. Let's see what this Avatar's at 1 billion.09.
I'm so glad Demon Slayer made it up in the top 10 though.
Where is? Okay, Zootopia 2 is at 1.5. Okay, it's above it. Yeah. I think that's funny. I think that's funny that a kids movie is doing better than Avatar.
There was no ways Zootopia was going to beat the...
Yeah, you knew that was going to be huge. Yeah, for sure. I just wanted to look at their total hauls so far, and I think it's funny.
If you don't listen to certain people over where they live, your social credit score goes down. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Well, next weekend, Gerard Butler and a crazed chimp are no threat to Avatar, according to this Fire and Ash. In fourth weekend at the box office, James Cameron pick eyes 20 million. So
I don't listen to Deadline or half of these places anymore because when they actually are wrong, they don't come out and admit they're wrong. They're like, oh yeah, we said, but it's gonna underappreciate. I'm like, bullshit. You guys said that it wouldn't work.
I think Avatar's probably. I don't think it's going to make as much as Zootopia. I don't think it's going to catch it. I really don't.
I think with the combination of them trying to stick a new trailer, excuse me, on the movie every week, and people are kind of tired of Avatar. Some people are. They're just burnt out.
Yeah.
And it's basically Ferngully in the was it?
Well, we know what the story is, but this is the thing, man. Those special effects are very much theater-worthy stuff. Knox seen it on the big screen, and he said it's very worth going to see. But, I mean, the newness is rubbed off of that, though. I mean, it was something else. Blew people away the first time, when that first one came out.
Oh, I watched it. I went to the theater and watched it.
The first two of them made $2 billion. I didn't think this one was going to make $2 billion, and I think it's slowing down now. It's about the end of its run.
The word of mouth has gotten around, and what they thought, and you know this, this isn't a lie. Disney trying to put a new Doomsday trailer where he thought that was going to get people to come in, and it didn't.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but yeah, and what these people don't understand is they'll just wait and watch it on YouTube, which
Yep.
we're going to do tonight later on.
Yeah, every single time a new trailer came out, it came out on X first and then went everywhere else.
Yeah.
So
I think it's funny that over $1 billion is considered a down year.
Well, no. For that movie, that one. Not a lot. No, that's a
Considering
great
what
number for a
other
lot of
movies
movies, man.
made.
But the Avatar franchise 2 is the mark.
Yeah.
It has been so far, right? So, yeah. Anyway, we will see what happens with that. I wanted to let you guys know that, and I think we're going to see a lot more of this since he's going over to Universal in 2027. The Mayor of Kingstown and the Taylor Sheridan verse will end with season 5. It says here has 8 more episodes to wrap up Jeremy Renner's arc in that story. I watched the beginning of this one. I'm going to treat this one kind of like Knock does. I'm going to binge it when it's done.
yeah, me too. I haven't
Because
started it.
I enjoyed what I saw. It's just I got so much other stuff going on. It's on the lower end of it. You know what I mean?
You might
Yep.
need a blogger like take something out of the kick jack.
What is it?
You got a
There's
kick
no
bot.
blog. Got a kick.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take care of that. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to wait and I'm going to binge that one. But I think we're going to see more of this. I think, the first Yellowstone spinoff starts March 1st. And it's going to, I know the first show is going to be on CBS.
Yeah.
And of course, everything that's played on CBS also streams on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
I don't know if the whole series is going to be on CBS. I know the first one.
I think what they're gonna do, and this is what a popular thing to do, is to show the first 2 episodes on, basic TV, and then if you want to watch the rest of the series, you got to come over to Paramount or Hulu or whatever.
Yeah,
So,
gotcha. That's what I think too.
Yeah.
Or YouTube.
Yeah.
Or YouTube, right?
Fallout did that, I think, right? Their first episode? No.
No, they didn't.
Mighty
Fallout's
Nine.
been on
Mighty
Prime the
Nine.
whole time.
It was
Yeah.
Mighty Nine. No, well, Mighty Nine is a Prime show, but
Okay.
they aired their first episode on YouTube
Okay.
Yeah.
to get,
Okay.
hype and all that stuff. So,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
but they're Prime as well. So.
I think. Look, I've said this from the beginning of the streaming stuff, especially the 3 major networks. If they're doing shows, they should put them out. Go ahead and put them on the free stuff, and then don't show reruns of it. If you want to watch the rerun, if you missed it or whatever, you got to get the streaming
That's a
service.
smart business practice right there. 'Cause
that's
you
the
get
way I
people
look at it.
over.
You
But
know.
they don't know what they want, considering that Paramount will for the WB. I was just about to say this.
I'm good at transition, baby.
Yeah,
I'm good at transition.
I
Okay,
was just
I'm ready, Jed.
they
I'm
turned
ready.
them down for like the 5th time.
Yeah. This from
This
the
blows
Hollywood
my
Reporter.
mind.
Warner Brothers Discovery officially rejects Paramount's revised offer and stands by the Netflix deal. I don't know why this is. I have no clue.
Do you
because
know how
the
much
offer
money-
that Paramount is putting up is huge.
Yes,
It is huge.
It's
And
one
they're
of the-
offering cash for the stock too.
Yeah, and it's one of the biggest deals in the history of film and TV, and they want to take less from Netflix. There's
And here-
something cricket in there.
And here's the problem with this, folks.
Yeah.
When you're talking about Netflix, me and Knock were talking earlier. What is it they've said that they don't want to do any more than a 17-day window for anything they put out in the theater, right, Knock? Isn't that what they said?
That's what I read. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
The rumor mill.
and-
I've read anywhere from 17 to 20 days.
Right.
So-
And this is the deal. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but go try and find physical media of Stranger Things, for instance, past
Can't.
season 2. You can't. They've stopped making it. They've stopped
So,
making physical media.
The only way you can find any of that is on the high seas.
Yep,
No.
that's it. I mean, well, they've got it on their streaming service, but
yeah, but if you wanted,
I mean, here's the thing. There's a lot of people don't want to see this. I don't even know if this deal's ever going to go through because there's a lot of people that don't want to see this happen because basically Netflix wants to get a major studio, get their entire library, and then take it, make you go pay to see Netflix to watch it. And I mean, it's smart for them, but you know, as far as movie releases, that's not good. People that like to go see things in the theater, and I'm one of them, and a lot of the people in the industry are scared to death of this because it takes us further down the road of the theater experience being something a lot smaller and a lot more expensive in the future.
But here's the thing. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this with a bunch of others who've said this. If Netflix does get it, it's still going to be there, but it's just not going to be as prominent anymore.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a need to watch a movie in a theater from people because they love that experience.
Yeah.
I mean, look at us, Joe. When we were kids and younger. Well, you're 10 years older than me, but you were a teenager and I was like a kid. So, but we both saw Star Wars at the same time, just at different ages. So, you know.
Well, this is the deal, man. I really. This is more proof to me that they want the streaming model to continue and to just get bigger and eat up everything. I'd rather see them put stuff out in the movie theaters and I'd like to see them put it out for at least a month and a half to 2 months before they ever thought about putting it on.
I would say
any at home, you know, what do they call it now? Theater at home or something like that. What do they call that? Where you pay full price, like you were paying for a movie ticket.
Yeah, that's
like a VOD.
Yeah,
video on demand.
Yeah, that's the first step. That's what they always do first. They put a $20 or $30 price tag on. No, it's actually $20 usually. And the last one I bought was Superman, and when they went into the theater at home for $20. They also offered to buy it too, and I said, "Well, fuck it, I'll just pay $10 more and own the son of a gun." But you really don't own it because you don't have a physical media thing, you know.
But you know, there's a but in there. What I always say.
Yeah.
If you're smart, you know how to keep it.
Yeah. Well, that's you know. Hey, anyway, I just don't want to see the theater experience go the way of the dodo. I just don't want to see that happen.
I honestly don't think it's gonna go away. I think it's just going to take another form.
Yeah.
And like with everything, you know.
If I may.
Go
ahead.
Yeah, well, so I think when Gen Alpha and Gen Z, you know, grow up, it's more likely to go away. They don't want to sit in the same spot for 2 hours without their phone.
Yeah.
And so it's just... and then you get movies that are 3 hours long with no intermission.
They need to put an intermission back in these movies. They do.
Yeah, I don't mind long movies, but put a fucking break in there.
Right.
Just, you know, I thought Avatar was a great movie, but the third one, but it's long.
No, you heard Endgame is anywhere from 2.5 hours to 3 hours.
I was watching something the other day, said that the script, and usually a script's about 100 pages. This one's 186 pages.
Yeah, 186. It was Gary that said that on his
freaking
show.
Crazy, dude. That is a crazy amount of friggin' stuff. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I just, you know, I'm always going to be a movie nerd. I'm always going to want to go see it in the theater, and you know, I can't see as many as I used to because I've got mom here and all that, but you know, I'm still going to go.
There is, and you know this. If it's something that I'm not all that jazzed, but I still want to see it, I'll wait for it to come to wherever.
Right.
But if it's something like, okay, like we were expecting, some of us were like, okay, we were hoping it does good.
Yeah.
Like when I finally went to go see the first time movie in like, about a year, I don't go out to watch a movie because it's too damn expensive, right? It's like $25, $30 just for a ticket, even in the daytime.
Maybe for the premiere.
Yeah,
I've never seen prices that high unless you're doing like the premier seats. I'd see $10 to $15 all the time.
Yeah.
So, to me, that hasn't really. I don't think ticket prices are the things that have risen so much. I mean, obviously compared to 50 years ago, but as everything else has. But ticket prices I don't think are the issue. It's everything else that's there, the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did watch. Me and Culture did go watch Superman, and glad I got to go watch that. But then later on, after I saw it with Kay, because the shock of, and Joe, I said this, the shock of I finally get a Superman movie after how many years, and hopefully done it right. It kind of like with Supergirl with him, So and then I went back and watched it with Kay, and then I face palmed because I was so hyped. I was just hyped, kind of like Joe will kind of be, but then he'll go and watch it again. He goes, "Oh, they did my girl dirty." Like,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
all I know is this: the Netflix model. What they want to do, the Netflix bunch, they want to only release stuff like they put Frankenstein out for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Just to get the award nods, and they've already won one.
Do you know how much money that movie would have made if they would have?
It made a ton of bread. And I don't, it's a pretty movie to watch. I finally saw it, and it was good, and it's a really pretty movie and everything, but it's not groundbreaking. But it was good.
I watched it one night when I was bored and she was asleep, and I was just, it's okay. It's not like you said, just what immediately. It's okay, but it's not groundbreaking. Yeah.
Yep.
So not worth keeping in for more than 2 weeks. Then sounds like.
Well, I mean,
if it's an okay movie, you have to pay to keep it in theaters. By the way,
they do this with all their movies, though. That's the problem. I mean, even the ones that are good, that's what they do with them. And
name one.
Name one.
Yeah, name a good one that they.
Well, I'd have to look it up. I don't have them right in front of me, dude. I just know that they only put movies in for 2 weeks. They don't put them out for a long period of time. Yeah. Well, when they had Red 1 last year, they put it out in the theater for a week.
Yeah.
And people watch it every year now. My wife was watching it this Christmas.
And how does that?
I didn't watch it this year.
Yeah. No, but people watch it. And I mean, they put it out for a week the first year it was out. Let me see. There was one here that I wanted to get to that I closed by accident. Let me see. Where is it?
By the way, I have no regrets for going to see Snow White.
No regrets? No regrets? Come on, bro. Are you serious? Oh, my God. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Okay, here it is right here. Speaking of Frankenstein, the kid that plays him, Jacob Elordi, got Best Supporting Actor for Frankenstein, playing the monster. Critics' Choice Awards analysis are One Battle, of course, got a bunch of them. Jacob Elordi and Amy Madigan. I hope this is what the Academy Awards are going to do, because my girl Amy Madigan won her for Best Supporting Actress. I've been caping for her ever since I saw the movie. Wins Reliable Oscar of Bellwethers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, she was in Weapons, and
you couldn't even tell that was her.
She couldn't even tell it was her. It was awesome. But anyway, the other ones, Paul Thomas Anderson. Of course, the rest of it's Paul Thomas Anderson got Best Director, and of course, One Battle After Another got Best Picture, and Marty Supreme's Timothy Chalamet got Best Actor, and Hamnet's Jessie Buckley got Best Actress. But the two supporting actors was Frankenstein and Amy Madigan from Weapons. I was very happy about that. You haven't watched Frankenstein yet, have you, Knock?
I have no plan to.
No plan to. Yeah.
I just watched it because I was bored.
It was good. I enjoyed it, but it is a little long-winded, and I like the changes they made to it weren't too bad. I didn't think.
It's kind of like me, long-winded at times.
Yeah, I hear you.
Somebody said that the other night. He's like, wait. I was talking to somebody for the first time the other night, and we were playing a game and stuff, and he goes, dude, you talk a lot. You should be on YouTube. I was like, They didn't know I did YouTube yet.
I'm
I was
on
like-
YouTube.
I was like, I'm on
Right.
YouTube. I've been on YouTube for years.
Next up, the awards season is going to be the SAG Awards. Their nominations were put out, and of course, one battle after another. Sinners and Studios. The studio was top for TV. So there you
Isn't
go. That's
one
the next
battle
one that's
after
coming up.
another that movie that had?
It's the Antifa movie.
Okay, of
Yeah.
course they would give.
I put it on my worst list for this year.
Yeah,
it was
that
pretty
movie
bad.
I heard that from several.
But I will
people.
keep my ear to the ground and see what wins here. I'm not going to go ahead and check out the article at Deadline if you want to see everybody that was nominated for the SAG Awards. That's the Screen Actors Guild Awards, and that's what that has to do with. Next up, apparently, there's a couple of names going into the Batman 2 that I did not know about. First of all, this article says that Sebastian Stan is in talks for a role opposite Robert Pattinson in the sequel.
Two-Face.
And that's what the rumor is. We don't know.
I'm calling Two-Face.
I understand.
even
There's a lot of
before I
people calling Two-Face.
Even before I read the article, I was like, wait a minute.
He would be good as Harvey
Yeah.
Dent. He would be.
Yeah.
But I did not know that Scarlett Johansson's on board with this thing too. And I'm wondering what part she's going to play. Scarlett Johansson. Surely it ain't going to be Poison Ivy.
Catwoman. It's either Catwoman or Poison Ivy.
Now, how are you going to replace what's her name? The one that played her in the first one. How are you going to replace her with Scarlett Johansson? You mean you're going to race swap that woman with a white woman? What are you doing, Jed?
What, you mean Marvel doesn't do it all the time with Wonder Man? That just came out? Or is coming out? Oh my god, because he's a white man
So-
that was white in the comic?
Yeah, I'm just saying the girl that plays Catwoman would probably reprise the role, I would imagine. I'm just trying to think, because it can't be Harley Quinn. There's no way they've got her playing Harley Quinn.
She couldn't no.
pull that off, I don't think.
I would say it's, the other one I said.
Is it maybe Barbara Gordon?
She could play Barbara. She would be.
Could be.
Barbara.
Could be. Or maybe it's a love interest, like the old Keaton movies. You know what I mean? Maybe she's not a superhero in it. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, I like Sebastian Stan. I like this.
I wish.
Are you looking forward to this, guys? Are you looking forward to the Batman 2?
Okay. Well, I didn't particularly like the last movie.
Yeah.
There was something that bothered me about it so much. Hey, Kaylee, what's up?
What's going on, E. Clay Thomas? Good to see you.
Hey, Clay, what's up, man? I
I heard Nancy Pelosi won a SAG award.
Oh, she won that a long time ago.
Go ahead, man.
But there's something that bugged me about it. It just, and I'm just like, there's something I just can't put my finger on that I didn't like it. I'm just, ugh. So yeah. I'm just like,
I hear you.
He was biased against Robert Pattinson because he was in.
Is that it? You didn't like the sparkly
you mean
vampire
he was
playing?
Sparkle bitch in the Twilight?
See, there it is. There it is. I knew it'd come out.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't that.
So anyways, non-biased view. I liked. I don't know. I dug it. I like that there was actually some fucking investigating in it. I mean, it's crazy that Batman would be a detective in a movie. It's so crazy. I'm glad. And I tell you what. You know what's crazy? They didn't show his fucking origins again. I don't need to see any more origins.
Yeah.
You do not need to see any. There should never be another Batman in existence, at least for another 100 years, that shows his origins.
That's like seeing Uncle Ben die.
Martha.
We know. How many different times, how many different variations, how many plot points do you need to put into that freaking scene after the Opera House? Like, it's done. We know what happened.
Right.
So that, for me, kicked it off well for me.
Yeah.
They just went right into it.
I hear you, man. Let's see. Eclay
scene
says
with him
we
and
are planning to take over the world. Are you in? I don't know. Maybe. maybe. Look,
The scene with him with the flare was also one of the best scenes.
it was that's the signature scene in the movie, dude. I love that, him leading Gotham out of the darkness. I thought that was fucking cool as shit. I
But,
really
but
did.
I do appreciate because Batman is the world's greatest detective. I
Yep.
did appreciate that, but there was something about it just couldn't
Well,
put my
it's a little
finger
too emo. I mean, yeah, he's a little
on it.
too
He's
emo.
really emo, bro.
He is really emo.
Like, you didn't like
They-
his shadow, his eye shadow,
That's the thing, right? He's a little too sullen, man. He's a little too sullen. He's
and then afterwards he's crying, so you can see it streaking down his face.
Hopefully, Scarlett Johansson will raise him up out of his doldrums. And maybe that's what they're doing. Who knows? I like the first Batman movie. It has its flaws. It has a lot of flaws, but I did like quite a bit of it. The Batmobile was cool as shit. I don't know how they keep coming up with these great ideas for the Batmobile, but I love it.
Because
I
they
thought it
get
was cool.
people that make things look cool, but then they can't do a decent script for a fucking movie. So-
Right, yeah. If they can find somebody on the technical side, but they can't do the other things.
My favorite
Okay.
thing will always be in the Christopher Nolan Batman. You want to be able to turn your head?
Yeah, right. And make
always
backing
been
out of the
really
driveway a lot easier, yeah. I mean,
I
course.
still love '89 Batman. I love that movie to death.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a great
Because
movie.
You had one of the best Jokers ever next to Caesar, Jack Nicholson. He
Yeah.
was the Joker. Okay?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. That their performances are great, and I still think my favorite Bruce Wayne has always been Keaton. Always has been.
Yeah, me too.
He's got that little twitch of insanity to him, But that movie is a little bit dated. But the things that Tim Burton really did, and you can tell he loves the character, he made Gotham City a character in the movie.
Yeah.
It's very, no other city looks like that in the
Even
comic
in the
books.
second movie, Gotham became a bigger
It's
character.
a
in the
bit.
second
He made it an even bigger character.
Yeah,
with,
and then
with
a
the
lot of
with the
people-
zoo in the snow and everything. Yeah, it was very cool, man. Very cool.
Make bat nipples great again.
Yeah. Oh no, E-Clay. Now we're getting out of the Burton. See, now you're stepping
And we're
into
not
the
even in the
Joel
two movies now.
Schumacher Batman. That's when we started to get to go off the rails right there. That's when
That's
Batniks
the
came
I
in.
downloaded the wrong Batman movie. That's
He's like, hey babe, did we get the right movie? Why is there nipples on Batman 4?
Right? Okay, well, sticking with the superheroes, guys, we had a new trailer drop this week, and Knock hasn't seen it yet. James Marsden returns as Cyclops in third Avengers Doomsday trailer.
Preppy bitch.
Hey, you leave my Cyclops alone, Homer.
Of course you like this
he don't look preppy in that trailer, at least
That's
the
my
poster that I
boy.
saw.
All right, here we go. We're going to check it out real quick. Hang
You're
on. I've
leaving
got to...
my girlfriend. Oh, fuck off. Wolverine gonna take your bitch, mother.
Okay, see, now you're fucking busting on my boy. Let me ask you something. Would they have stopped Sinister without him? Yeah, that's what I thought, Jed.
Well,
yeah.
here's the thing. And
No.
they actually did
I
it.
don't want to hear no more. He's the leader of the X-Men. Fucking Wolverine is a fucking loner. I don't want to play with
He is a
everybody.
loner, but he
I
likes
want to
to
steal
help.
everybody's girlfriend, dude.
Wolverine
so
is the motherfucker you bring in when the shit gets so thick. You need
He's
that
the
motherfucker
he's the
to-
point man. But
He can do
Jean
whatever
Grey,
it needs
Hey,
to do.
hey, that's great.
I
Jean
just
Grey
don't
said it
remember.
best in X-Men 2, one of the best X-Men movies ever. She said, they like the bad guy, but they go home with the good guy.
Well, he's
So,
not
there.
that great of a good guy. He's kind of abusive.
No.
too. Yes,
No,
he is.
he ain't abusive. Cyclops is cool as shit, and I don't care what you say.
It's never.
So, you can keep on loving Wolverine. Go for it. I like Cyclops. Anyway, let's
I like
check this
Jean,
out.
I like
This is
all the others. I just
this
never
is the,
can stand Scott, 'cause he cries too much.
He doesn't cry too much. That's the fucking comic book. That's the fucking movie version. They've never done him right, man. Give me a break. You know this. You know he's not like that in the comic books, bro. All right.
Dude, that is means the good guys get sloppy seconds. True.
No.
True. She'll go bang Wolverine, but Scott will get the sloppy seconds.
All right, here we go. Look, you guys go ahead. Go ahead. I don't care. I still like Cyclops. Here we go. Here's the trailer for the third trailer. Now, the previous two trailers, let's be honest, the previous two trailers have been superhero dad trailers, right? We got
I
Captain America dead, and
extremely-
we got Thor dead, right?
I'm worrying about this because I think they're gonna pull a bait and switch. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I can tell you what they're gonna do.
They're
Let's watch
already
this
going.
first.
I already know what they're gonna do.
Let's
too.
watch this first. Here we go.
Death comes for us all.
Wow, he sounds old.
Yeah, but I
Sounds like his fucking denture slipped on that line.
Oh, they're both so old. They completely act now. And Disney's like, I got a contract on you, signed in blood.
Yeah,
Come here,
Deadpool was like, "We're gonna work you to your
Yes.
90," and then,
That
but
is true.
Disney's like, "We're gonna run them until they're 100."
Till you're
Yeah,
90.
it's true. It's Disney. Once you sign a contract,
Here we go.
with
That's all I
Disney,
know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die?
Gandalf.
Yeah, there
Hell
he is.
shall not pass.
Thou you shall not pass. There he is.
The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Look at that X-Men outfit too, and I was
Yep.
like, that's straight from the comics.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
they
That
keep
is-
putting X's on things and doing the
No.
costumes wrong, but that is an X-Men symbol right
That
there.
is an
It's pretty
X.
cool.
Charles has actually worn that in the comics.
Yep, pretty cool. Those now I'm going to run this back.
That's
Those have
90.
got to be sentinels behind him. Those
Yeah.
have got to be sentinels.
I was already talking to somebody about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are Sentinels.
Mm-hmm.
And
Got to
when
be.
he pulls it off like that, I
But-
think what they're doing is they're mixing a little bit of the '90s stuff along with some of the stuff they.
Well, we'll
thought of.
talk about it after the trailer. Let's go ahead and finish it. Okay. And just like the other ones, you get words and blah and the date
Yeah.
and the clock and blah, and they're done. Okay. So, I think, because of course, the member berries, I love the fucking costume. That's the costume from the
How
comic
many
books.
movies did it take them to get it
Right? It took. Oh, look, Ryan put Wolverine in his regular costume and people loved it. Let's do it with all of them.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my
but-
God! You mean people love the original costumes? No shit.
Right? But here's the thing.
That was the '90s costume right there.
Here's
by
the thing. I think they're going to have about less than 5 minutes of screen time.
Oh,
I think they're going to kill all these people off.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, if you watched and saw what Gary said,
Who is Gandalf playing? E. Clay Thomas. Stop
I
it.
know.
You know
Wait,
he's
wait,
Magneto
wait.
in the X-Men movies. Come on now.
Okay, so what? A bunch of people that we do know and trust, that we can actually get little thing, they're gonna wipe out the whole universe.
Yeah.
You're gonna see. This is gonna be Doom destroys the Marvel universe. Literally.
Yeah. I think this is going to be Infinity War, and then Secret Wars is going to be Endgame, where they rebuild it going forward. I think that's exactly what we're going to see. And
Yeah, in a sly way, but they're redoing their movies just with different names.
yeah.
It's the same
So-
two movies, just with new names.
Right.
So Doomsday controls the Sentinels.
No, the Sentinels. I mean, he might. I don't know, but the Sentinels have their own mission just to kill mutants. But
Well,
he's probably
apparently-
going to use them. He's probably going to use them against them. I'm sure.
Well, okay, so apparently, and what I've been told, and the others kind of figured out or been told, that's Doom taking out that place. And
Yeah.
apparently, the utopia that Magneto and Charles got that wanted forever, that one, that universe, what they're in, they finally got that utopia, and Doom's like, nope, I'm
Yeah.
wiping all you bitches out.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to wipe you all out. To answer E. Clay Thomas, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm used to Michael Fassbender being Magneto. He's also Magneto. Yeah, he's awesome. Matter of fact, my favorite Magneto scene is with Michael Fassbender as him. I think it's in First Class. When he finds all those Yahtzees down in friggin' South America. Man, in that bar, that is one of the best scenes in X-Men history right there, man. It is awesome. But yeah, it's going to be Infinity War and Endgame all over again, which I'm down for. As long as they wipe out all of the Phase 4 and 5 people too, I'm good with that.
It's not going to happen. They're going to wipe them out in the first movie and bring them back in the second.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh, man. My guy is here. The guy that is one of the oldest fans of the show. And his name is not Fuck Headquarters 2005.
There are some who call me Tim.
And John showed up just quick enough for me to give Tim his LFG.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah! Oh, man. How you doing, John?
Oh, doing good. I got a Christmas card today.
Oh, that's
What'd you get? Hang on.
Oh, that's from 70s.
Oh, check it out. Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Very cool.
Has
froze
Christmas
there for a
card.
second. Nice.
And it came with a
70s rock fan sticker. Very nice, man. That's very cool, dude.
Wow, the postal service is awful. If it just
swear. You know. But it is coming from that fantasy land called Canada, so you know that place that doesn't exist. Keely Chow says the DC animated universe ended on a high note with Justice League Unlimited episode Destroyer. It featured female superheroes without becoming a DC she animated universe. And it didn't need to be rebooted. Yeah, I hear you guys rave about the animated universe all the time. And I will get to it one day, but I'm going to be retired, and I may not even be on YouTube by the time I watch it. But it's good to see it, Tim. Oh, he's not going to stop. He wants video after video after video. Fine. See if I care, bro.
Yeah, bingo!
But yeah, I think they're going to wipe these guys out in the first movie, and I think they're going to bring younger versions of them into the fold to go
Sadie,
forward.
what was her name? Sadie Sink or whatever.
Yeah, they've already said. Yeah, we've already
Grey.
heard that about Spider-Man. That the girl from Stranger Things is going to be. She's going to play Jean Grey in a. I don't know if it's a cameo appearance or what, but she's going to be in the 4th Spider-Man movie. Brand New Day. So, yeah, we've heard that too.
Grain of salt. Actually, the whole shaker of salt on that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's several people saying it. So, but yeah, like I said, if they wipe out the last 2 phases right along with all the other guys, that's great. You know, these guys couldn't play these parts forever, so they need to go with some younger people. But they don't need to kill off the characters completely. Till you're 90. They've already gone that route, right? They've already tried to replace Captain America. How'd that work out?
They tried to replace everybody.
Yeah.
And it didn't work.
And it hasn't worked. And so I've said it a million times, you know, recast. Just keep going. But these guys, I don't know what their deal is. I mean, I always go with this example. How many guys have played James Bond? There's a lot of them have played him over the years, you know, and they keep making the movies, you know. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. But I think this first one's going to make a ton of bread. It's definitely going to be a $1 billion movie. I don't know if it'll be that $2 billion mark that they're really shooting for. Actually, what they need, because from what I understand, the budget for this thing is going through the roof with all the rewrites and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to go see it, you know, and I'm going to be cautiously optimistic. But the way they've done the last couple of phases, I'm just glad to see Cyclops again, you know, which And like I was telling you before we started watching the trailer, they have never done Cyclops right. They've done him dirty in every fucking movie.
'Cause he's
I understand it. Everybody loves Wolverine, and they make him the focus of every fucking movie. And my guy's in the background. That's fine. I just wish they would, just once, do the fucking Sinister story so he can have his moment. That would be fucking badass. It really would.
Now, I would love to see that.
Yeah, I know. I know you agree with me. You've read the
Yeah,
books.
I agree with that shit right there.
Yeah.
Sinister.
Well, wouldn't you want to see Mr. Sinister? Because if he does that, guess what we get to see? Right?
Wait, at the end of that one movie where they try to do the proper outfit,
Isn't he the one that clones Jean Grey?
At the end
the
of
Goblin
the movie,
Queen? Yeah, man.
Makes
Come
and
on.
at the end of the movie,
Yeah,
and then they
Madeline
would
Pryor.
lead into Inferno, which I love.
Yes. Awesome.
Oh.
Awesome stuff. But anyway, now we're talking comic booky shit that Knock didn't even know about. So, yeah.
But
But
tried
look,
to do
anybody
that-
that's seen pictures of Madeline Pryor, trust me, you want to see that on the big screen. Better be a hot chick doing it too. Whoa, that's a skimpy outfit.
They wouldn't dare do that nowadays.
Oh man, Tim says I lost Shaker and Salt at this point. Yeah, I hear you, bro. He's hanging out with Jimmy Buffett. Look out. Okay, so next up, guess what, guys? We have reached that point in the show
Well,
where it's
real
time.
quick, I have a
Go.
question. Did you discuss the fact that Stranger Things made $25 million at the theater?
No,
No, I
The
didn't.
final episode last week made $25 million.
did they?
Yep.
Was that
No,
Wasn't
all
on the
that
box
money-
office thing.
No, it's not, because of the way they did it. They had to do some end around or something in order to do it. But basically, what it was is they put it out to these theaters like AMC and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't buy a ticket; you bought a voucher for concessions. So that
Get
way
outta
the
here.
theater got all the money.
I told you that was what was going to happen.
But
I
they
said this about a year ago. If
they
Netflix
said-
ever did that.
they said that at least 25 million, possibly up to 30 million, in
So-
vouchers were sold over the weekend.
John, that is a test right there. That's what they're going to do.
They've also done. Pop-up theaters. They did that for Frankenstein in L.A. Where they just rent a building for a night and set up a
Yeah.
theater in it.
And you know that thing, if you have a Netflix subscription, you get so many free movies a month?
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Well, it depends. If they buy Warner, yeah, I could possibly see that. Although I don't think they're going to be allowed to buy Warner.
I don't think they're going to
I
be
don't
allowed to
think
do
so
it either.
either.
The industry doesn't want it to happen. We did talk about the Warner
that was the second
deal
thing we
getting
talked
turned down, and we touched on the fact that this leans more towards home viewing only, very small windows for theater just to get Oscar nods, and we talked about all of that stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah, we talked about all the reasons why they don't. The industry. The movie industry really doesn't want Netflix to get a hold of. That's why Paramount's pulling out all the stops trying to get them, and
Dude.
their deal is more lucrative. And
I don't want. It's going to be billions and billions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
But they won't take the money, and Netflix is giving way less.
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Also,
Warner wants
Netflix is also giving them billions and billions of dollars.
No,
yeah, but
no.
Yeah, but
But
not anywhere
Paramount-
near-
not as much as Paramount's throwing at
No,
them.
Paramount's giving
I think
it in
Netflix
cash.
upped their price up though a little bit though.
No,
Yeah.
not as much as these guys. They're
Yeah,
gonna
Not
pay
as much,
cash.
but they still got a bump out of it.
Yeah.
Larry,
Anyway.
the dad of the guy that runs Skydance Paramount, Garen, he's like stupid, like he's in like the top
Gojillionaire
20.
fucking rich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like in the top 20 of billionaires. Larry Ellison used to own Oracle, or he created Oracle, but he guaranteed $40 billion for
Yep.
a $30 a share price.
Yep.
Yeah.
In cash.
Money.
In
Cash.
cash.
In
It
cash,
wasn't.
yeah.
It wasn't in stocks. It was in cash.
Good to
And
see you,
they
Martin.
still didn't
Welcome
take
aboard, buddy. It's good to see you. Okay. It is time, boys and girls, to check in on the girlfriend of the show. You know who we're talking about. At least you should by now.
How do you want me to handle the Sydney issue?
The Sydney issue?
Well, we should have a consensus on how the White House is going to handle it.
Well, I certainly hope the Sydney issue refers in some way to a problem that we're having with Australia, because if it's anything other than that,
Mr. President, Ms.
Sweeney?
to see you.
Have her come in, please. I am finished here.
Yes, sir.
There is no Sydney issue.
Yes, it's time to check out Sydney. First up, we touched on it earlier, man. She actually got a hit finally this year. How many movies she been in so far this year? It's like 4, but this one finally has made a bunch of money, and apparently Housemaid sequel is in the works with Sydney Sweeney and Paul Feig returning. So there you go. Apparently she's done well enough at the box office to make it happen. Oh, God. Hand check on Keely Chow. Hand check on Keely Chow. What in the hell, son? Take it easy. Take it easy, man. You're an adult. Control yourself. I got to find him a 12-step program. I swear. It's crazy. Next up. She did... Sydney Sweeney poses naked in gold body paint and sparkling necklace for a W magazine cover shoot. The pictures are posted on her Instagram, but yeah, that a la Goldeneye, or not Goldeneye, but Goldfinger. She's gold from head to toe in a couple of these pictures from the magazine. Pretty neat.
I can only imagine how many women got so jealous and started bitching and moaning. You know? Why does she look so good? Why doesn't she like me?
And she throws on the American Eagle jeans again for her latest Instagram post. I guess she's trying to tick everybody off again. I'm not sure where she's at here. Doesn't say in here unless she responded to somebody, but she definitely spent some time in the snow over the holidays, as you can see. She's got this video and a bunch of pictures on another one of her posts. I don't know where this is at. I have no clue. I tried to look it up earlier today and I couldn't tell, and it doesn't say in any of the posts. But
it's probably somewhere. Wait, it says it right there. It should
where?
say it at the top.
Right here?
Yeah, that line right there. It should say
it says Bloomqvist. I guess. A. Bloomqvist, I think that's somebody's name. Part 8, Starry Dream.
Yeah, it usually says if you do it on Instagram, it usually tells you where you're at right there in that line.
Yeah, well. Anyway, she
probably
got those.
It's probably somewhere in California or some shit.
Oh, right. With all that snow? Come on, bro.
Well,
that's an elk.
Well, they've been getting it. She went somewhere where there's a lot of snow or some shit.
Yeah, it's not in California, man. No, this is not California.
Snowy California. That's what they're known for.
Some parts of California does get snow. So.
Well, yeah, it's a extreme northern part, and they're not getting it as warm as it is this year. Not like that, dude.
Look, what they're doing is getting all the rain. So
this is over in Europe somewhere, I'm sure.
That's definitely.
Oh wait, it is in Europe. Did you see some of the work? Yeah, the wording and stuff. Yeah. So.
Anyway, there you go. Some videos, and then we got the pictures from the magazine here. She only put 2 up from the magazine, so that one seems kind of blurry to me. Nice. Either that or they used a filter or something. I don't know.
Filter looks nice.
I'm sorry?
Filter looks nice.
I guess. And then the last one is more of the holiday pics she had.
Well, you know her. She was probably drinking.
Yeah, see, anybody that knows what language that is, you know, that looks like it's in Europe somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, but I do not know. But she did these pictures in partnership with American Eagle. So I guess she's trying to piss people off again.
I wonder if that's original Santa Claus Village, because Noel, that's how they used to say, if I remember right.
Yeah.
That's how they said Santa Claus over in Europe.
Where are the Alps at? Arctic Circle Snowmobile Park. Wow.
I wonder if that's Santa Claus Village or some shit over in Europe. because they do have a couple of those. Over
Not sure. E. Clay Thomas says gold nipple.
Gold nipple.
Okay, boys and girls,
I'm thinking
is
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere in the Alps or something, you know. But anyway, okay, we have checked in on Sydney Sweeney, so there you go, boys and girls. Had quite a bit of Sydney Sweeney tonight. Sometimes it's a little bit rare, but she's been pretty active this week, putting up her vacation pictures. All right, guys, it is time to look at the movies for January. Are you ready for some great January movies? Now, anybody who knows the movie industry knows that they dump stuff they don't think is going to do worth a shit in January. But we've got a few notables to talk about. First of all, this horror movie, which I would probably go to this movie and laugh my ass off, because I have always been a believer that anybody that has exotic animals as pets are flirting with disaster anyway. But this one is called Primate. It's
Wait, is this the one with the chimp?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the
Dude,
one with
this
the chimp.
looks cool.
Excellent deduction.
I want to. No.
It might be the tip on the picture in front. I don't know.
I saw like 3 months ago. I saw a trailer. 4 months ago, I saw a trailer, and I didn't know what the name of it was.
Yeah.
And it's this primate that just goes nuts, and I was like, I
This is
want
it.
to
It's
see
called
that.
Primate. It's called
Yeah,
Primate.
I want to see this.
It's a horror movie. Look, it's in your wheelhouse, Knock. It's an hour and 29 minutes, but I don't think you're a fan of the genre, are you?
No.
A group of friends, tropical vacation turns into a terrifying primal tale of horror and survival.
A couple of bops find a pet.
Joe,
That's
watch
basically
the
what it is.
trailer.
I've seen the trailer. I've seen it. I watch. Look, I don't just watch the ones that I show on here. I Google trailers once a week and watch everything I can find. Yeah, I've seen this one. I saw it months ago, just like you.
Yeah, I saw it months ago, and it came across my YouTube.
But I'm telling
feed,
you,
and
I would not be scared in this movie. I would laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
I'd be rooting for the chimp, is what I'm trying to tell you,
I was
bro.
laughing my didn't like 3 months ago? We said
Yeah, it's
something
been out
about
for a
that?
little bit. The trailer's been out for
and
a
I
bit.
said, dude, you need to see this trailer, and I don't think you've seen it. I was like, yeah, there's a chimp, and he goes nuts, and I said I was laughing my ass off all through the trailer.
I'm not seeing anybody that we know in it. It looks
Yeah.
like this is one of those horror movies that's first timers are in. But yeah, we got that one. And one I know John is looking forward to because he was a big fan of the first one. We got Greenland coming out. Migration. Now, what's the idea behind this one?
This is after the asteroid is hit. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like there's actually more
stuff coming in. Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks like they leave.
The world gets destroyed again.
That's it.
It looks like they leave the bunker in Greenland to try and, for some reason, I don't know why.
Their water purifiers out.
Wait,
new
you
water
gotta
ship.
go repair the
Yeah,
water
they need a
ship,
new water
guys.
ship.
We only got 2 weeks worth of the water
And we get the
left.
crossover.
That's
This
it.
is Fallout Europe. This is
Fallout Europe. There you go.
We have
Go
a
ahead,
guy
John.
that has
Hang on.
weekly incest meetings to
So for
waste
some
all
reason
the
they've got to leave
water.
the bunker. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
so they leave, and apparently there's still stuff falling from the sky. So
Okay. It says here the surviving Garrity family must leave the safety of Greenland bunker and embark on a perilous journey across the decimated frozen wasteland of Europe to find a new home. I think if I remember seeing the trailer correctly, they said something about a crater that they were going to. Something like that. I'm not sure. But I told the wife, I said, we may have to go ahead and watch the first one of this so we can go see this in the theater, because I had no idea Marina Baccarin was in this. I had no clue she was in this, man. I knew he was in it. And I just know Rhonda's not big on disaster movies, but, you know, we might have to check this one out, man. Might have to check this one out. I don't see anything else, anybody else that I really know, so.
I would definitely recommend this. I would not recommend a movie like Moon Crash. That's a
Moon Crash.
yeah. That was the year before. That's where the moon is falling out of the sky.
It wasn't called Moon Crash. It was Moonfall.
Whatever. Moonfall.
I think that was the...
Mooncrash is the mockumentary.
The mockumentary.
The mockbuster version.
I got you. Let's see. Martin says, "Hey Jed."
Wait. Did you finally get with her?
Yeah, I kissed her in the last show.
Accident.
I did it by accident, but I did. Yeah.
No, that's not hooking up. That's
Matt.
just giving her a kiss.
Yeah, right. We were at the Citadel, right in front of God and everybody. Matt, good to see you from Small Time Republic. Says Marina Baccarin is in Firefly is very nice.
I would have met her, but she canceled. So
she's very nice in everything. That's all I know. That is all I know. So I may have to check this one out, man. Of course, I got to watch the first one. Do you know what streaming services got the first one? Do you know, by any chance? Let's take a look and see.
I haven't even seen the first one.
Greenland. Well, it was. It didn't make much money, but it was. I think the critics liked that one. They said it wasn't, over the top crazy or anything like that.
No, it wasn't. No.
Let's see where they're showing it at. Oh
Disney.
shit! It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay.
HBO Max.
Yep. Disney, HBO Max, blah blah blah. There you go. Apparently, you can watch it free on Prime too. So there you go.
No, it said rent or buy.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
you
it say
gotta-
rent or buy underneath that? Okay. So there you go. We got Greenland 2 coming. Anything else there under January 9th you're interested in, guys?
No,
Nah.
definitely not.
Yeah, I don't see anything there. This is a bad month. It really is.
Look at that 28 years later.
28 years later, apparently 28 years later, the actual movie didn't do well this summer.
I heard this is worse than the movie that just came out.
That's why they're putting it in January, from what I
I know.
understand. This is
They shot them both together, so
Did they?
yeah.
Is this a sequel to that, or?
Yep.
Okay. All right. There you go. The Bone Temple.
I already know somebody that actually got to see a preview copy of this, and they said it's god awful.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure it is.
it's so bad. Like, you cannot describe how bad it is.
Really?
It's just,
Well, it's shocking to me because somebody like Ray Fiennes,
Yeah, even he can't save it.
right?
no.
You would think he'd have
Yeah.
made a better movie
Yeah,
than this.
and I say, how did you get a preview? They just sent it to me, and I was like, so it was that, and he goes,
That
I
means
had-
he got paid well.
Yeah. Right?
I had to, and then I said, did you have to say something nice? I was like, I tried.
Uh-oh. Look who's in it.
Uh-huh.
It's the girl from Winter Soldier, the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Look out. Look
Is
out.
Lewis, could you click on that Lewis circus? Is that Andy's kid?
That looks like him.
It's quite possible. Let's take a look and see. Lewis Ashburn Circus is known for Out There. Kid, that's
Doesn't it
nice.
look like
Let's see
him?
the rest of his stuff here. Biography.
See who his
Family.
dad is. Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis. His parents. Yep.
It looks
There
like
you go. I guess I could see that in him a little bit. Yeah, look at the fucking jaw, man. He's got a square jaw, don't he? Shit.
Yep.
That's crazy. But yeah, this one I have not seen the first movie, so I can't really say whether or not I'd be looking forward to this or not. I like the first two movies, the 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. I like the first two of those, but I don't know about that one, man. I really don't. Especially with it coming off of one that came out last summer that didn't do well, and they're dumping this in January. That doesn't sound good. Anything else you guys are interested in here in the second week?
I don't see anything.
Nope.
Yeah, it's a bad time. Now
Wait,
this
wait,
one,
the Return to Silent Hill.
yeah. But first up, on the what date was that?
Wait, this looks kind
Yeah,
of
23rd. 23rd. They have been pumping this up like crazy. I don't know.
I've seen
about-
a lot of. I've seen a lot of.
seen a
ads.
lot of ads for this thing right here. And here's the problem with a lot of ads. Most of the time, it doesn't do well because
Nope.
they over push it, man. But it's got Chris Pratt, and he doesn't do much stuff these days. So
Is this science fiction?
yes, it's
he doesn't do much stuff these days. He does so much shit these days.
well,
Yeah.
okay. What did he put out last year?
Isn't he doing all those sci-fi movies for Prime?
What did he put out last year?
Look at it. You got the
The only thing he was in last year, he was a supporting character in the sequel to the Terminal List spinoff. He was in it for like one episode. He didn't have much come out this year.
That's true.
Telling you, he didn't.
Actually, you can go to see what he's done this year to see he can settle this.
Okay, I will do it. Let's see what he put out this year. Electric State.
3 things.
Ray-Ban. Hey Meta. That's commercials for
The Electric
what is it?
State
Apple
was
products or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a commercial.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that.
That's a big blockbuster. Yeah.
That Electric State
Electric
movie
State.
was
Do not
terrible.
even know what this is.
It is terrible. It was on Netflix. It's terrible.
Oh, so it wasn't even in theaters. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It was,
yeah.
it was really
Yeah, that's a
bad.
huge amount of stuff he put out. Yeah.
It felt like he's been everywhere.
Well, yeah, in the past he has, but not lately. No. But anyway, getting
Plus he
back
does
to
have
the
Super
movie
Mario come out.
here, he plays a cop that helps develop an AI justice system. And all of a sudden, he is having to defend himself in the murder of his wife. In the near future, a detective stands on trial accused of murdering his wife. He has 90 minutes to prove his innocence to the advanced AI judge he once championed before it determines his fate.
So this is Minority Report with a twist.
Exactly.
Basically.
That's what it looks like to me. It looks like Minority Report. But it's got Rebecca Ferguson and Chris Pratt. So I'm interested. But once again, the amount of press that this movie's getting before it even comes out. I mean, not press, but advertising.
Yeah.
The push for this movie, it's just, it makes me think.
Who's putting it out? What
Martine,
company?
I watched the Electric State last night. Finally, I liked it.
Yeah,
I thought it was a very good movie.
I did mean to watch it. Yeah, it did look kind of cool.
What's that one about?
It looked cool, but it was a wasted opportunity. What Martin said.
I don't think it was a wasted opportunity. I just think people just didn't pick it up.
Plus, it's on Netflix, so people have a hard time trusting anything Netflix does.
I throw it away.
Let's see. An orphan teen hits the road with a mysterious robot. Sorry, I had to stop the video. To find her long-lost brother, teaming up with a smuggler and a wisecracking sidekick.
Okay. Okay. The thing is, this whole world, the world building's great.
That I agree with you on.
And it's a Russo production.
In this world, this takes place in the 90s, and what has happened is a company had come up with actually Walt Disney Company.
The Russo brothers made this.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
The Walt Disney Company created robots for home use, and it caught on, and it was basically everywhere, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, eventually the robots decided they were tired of being cast as these, doing this work for nothing. And so it ended up with this big war. Well, a Jeff Bezos type or Elon Musk type supposedly develops this technology that lets people telepresence into Android. Played by Stephen Tucci, I think, is the actor that plays him.
Okay.
But
there's your Firefly guy right there.
Yep.
Tucci. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stanley
like an
Tucci.
MTV.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's got a lot of actors in it.
Yeah. So
got my girl Holly Hunter. What? I might have to check this out, man.
What happens is Billy Bobby Brown's an orphan, her and her brother. They get in a car wreck. The her brother.
Don't spoil the movie
dies.
for us, John.
Yeah, just tell us
I'm not-
everything
okay.
that happened.
I'm just gonna tell you guys everything about the movie.
I think we
And
got
she-
enough to go.
No,
off.
no. Just let him finish. He knows we don't want to spoil. Go ahead.
And she meets up with Chris Pratt's character to go on this adventure. Well, what happens is the robot with the round head finds her and convinces her that she needs to go into the exclusion zone where they put all the robots after the war.
Mm-hmm.
And that other robot is the sidekick of Chris Pratt's character.
Gotcha. Martin says there was too much that just grazed things that were far more interesting than the main plot. It's the same issue that Ready Player One had. The real commentary got lost in the action. Oh, okay.
see that
I
argument,
understand
yeah.
because I know exactly what you're talking about with Ready Player One. Yeah, I felt that way about that
I
movie.
felt that way too.
For sure. Yeah. I understand where he's coming from on that one.
It was a great opportunity to show what they could do, but it was a movie where, hey, let's pile this on, pile this in, and like it was scattered all over the place.
Yeah, but that's the book. The book is pile this on, pile this on, pile this on.
There you
For
go.
Ready Player
Well, it
One.
sounds like they were.
So it's true to the book.
Yeah, sounds
Yep,
like it was
it
true
was.
to the source material. Okay, so we've got this one. It's coming out on the 23rd, I think I said. Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson. And if you haven't seen the ads for this, you're not watching television because they've been all over the place. It's ridiculous. Let's see. I would love to discuss that topic later. Okay, cool, man. Well, we will definitely talk about it. Hell, we'll do it during the video game show. Who the hell knows? Anyway, Jed was giggling about this one. Return to Silent Hill. This is another horror
They're
movie
actually putting a
based
movie
on the
out?
Konami video game.
I'm shocked it's not a TV
Yeah,
series.
but it's Silent Hill 2. It
Oh,
takes their entire story from Silent Hill 2.
Okay, I was John, because I love all
Okay.
the games and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I've never. I don't play horror games, but if I was gonna play a horror game, it would be this one. I've heard a lot of really good things about this one.
The first one, I love the first one.
We've got game accurate nurses. We've got game accurate
Yep.
Pyramid Head. So
Yeah, that guy looks like he's straight out of the game.
Oh,
right
he
there,
is.
man.
I did
Straight out
see
of
a
the game.
speed run of F Hill or F Silent Hill or
Yeah.
something like that. They just
Silent Hill
that.
F.
Yeah.
I kind of.
That one takes place in Japan.
Yeah, well, yeah, we were talking about that the other day. I think that came up during the video game show, or maybe when I was doing the chilling at the club this weekend. I'm not sure. But when a man receives a mysterious letter from his lost love, he is drawn to Silent Hill, a once familiar town now consumed by darkness. Let's see if it's got anybody we know in it. And already I see nobody I know. These are probably... Most horror movies have newcomers in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why a lot of these guys, like Kevin Bacon's first film credit is fucking Friday the 13th. Got an arrow shoved through his throat. Johnny
wasn't
Depp,
it-
one of his first ones was Nightmare on Elm Street, right?
Yeah, and then Clooney was in Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yep. It's crazy, man. But are you guys fans of the movies they've made so far? Now, I think
don't-
they've made 2 of them before
Yeah.
this one, right?
One was okay. The first one was okay. The second one was bad. This
Yeah.
one,
Yeah,
this
the
one I'm
second one
looking
went.
forward to because they're following
The game story.
the gory story of 2. So I think it'll be a lot better than the second one was. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Clay Thomas says, starring Jonah Hill. I hear Jonah Hill has lost a shit ton of weight.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I
He
keep
has.
seeing pictures of him. He
Unrecognizable.
looks anemic, man. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Don't want to lose too much there, brother. But yeah, that's those 2 are on the 23rd. Is there anything else you see this week that you're interested in, guys?
I didn't see anything else.
No.
I really don't, and then you've got on the last weekend of the month, on the last Friday, last day of the month, you've got Send Help,
Yeah.
Sam Raimi's newest horror movie. And it doesn't even have the trailer attached to this thing. How funny is that? Oh my God. 2 colleagues become stranded on a desert island the only survivors of a plane crash on the island. They must overcome past grievances and work together to survive, but ultimately, let's see. But ultimately, it's a battle of wills and wits to make it out alive. I like the girl that's starring in this. I've always liked her. Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
I like her a lot. Dylan O'Brien's been good and
She
stuff.
looked like Harley Quinn like there in that picture.
You can't find a Sam Raimi movie without this guy. I mean, I'm sure there's one that exists, but every one I've ever seen has got him in it. Bruce Campbell. Dennis Haysbert's pretty good from the 24 Days. Yeah.
Yep.
This one looks like it's got a good cast. We'll see how
His
it is,
daughter's
man.
in it.
Huh?
His daughter's in it.
Yeah, I see that. Emma Raimi. Yep. I just saw a picture of his brother the other day. I didn't know his brother was in the movies, man. I had no clue
Ted.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Looks just like him.
Yeah, his brother's in like Hercules and stuff. Is that I forgot what the character's name is, but he's the warrior that's like the complete loser.
Yeah.
Yeah. His brother was even in the Evil Dead movies too.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Absolutely. So yeah, I'll be interested. I don't know if this is one that I'd pay to go see in the theater because, look, nobody goes see horror movies with me. You know, the last horror movie I went to see was with my guy Mark that works at the comic book store, and we went and saw Nosferatu because I knew he'd dig that. With he and I always loved horror stuff. Matter of fact, the first comic book work I ever did was doing some drawings for a Carl Kolchak, the Night Stalker comic book we were doing together. You know what I mean? We were coming up with the ideas, and I was doing the drawings and stuff. And so yeah, we've always liked weird shit, and that's who I go see horror movies with. This is one I can wait, but the next one I'm going to go see, and I guess we should do a show probably next week on what we're looking forward to in 2026. And one of the ones I'm looking forward to, I'm sure it's going to come out about the same time, right around Christmas, is Werewolf, the German werewolf movie he's making. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, of course it had to have Bruce Campbell in it, Clay Thomas. Yeah. Of course. But if you've seen the ads for this, it's basically a really mean boss messing with his secretary. And then they get in a plane crash and he's injured. And now he has to be nice to her just to survive.
It basically turns into Lord of the Flies.
That's what it looks like to me. Yeah. Yeah. It's called Send Help, and it'll be out on the 30th. And I just don't see anything else that I'm even interested in.
Is he going to start falling in love with her too?
Oh God, who knows, man? Rachel McAdams is a pretty good looking chick, if you ask me. I think she's hot.
She kind of looked like Harley
she's very
Quinn
easy
in
on the
that
eyes.
picture there that they had of.
Yeah. The movie poster I got for it looks a little different. But anyway, that is the month of January in new movies, boys and girls. Yay. Anything that'll get you up out of your seat to go? Like I said, I think I would pay to go see Greenland. That's if I like the first one. And I still haven't seen the first one. So, but that one, after seeing the ads for it, looks like they have to come out of the bunker because the place is about to get fucked up or something. And there's a safe place to go to. I do want to see Send Help, Martin says. Yeah, I'm a fan of Raimi. Trust me, man. But I got to tell you, you guys put Drag Me to Hell on the list for me to watch, and I watched it, and I laughed my ass off through that whole movie. It was too damn
Drag
funny.
Me to Hell was awesome. You laughed your butt off so much.
I did. I consider that more of a dark comedy. It wasn't scary.
It is. I like the first time I
saw
them.
That's the way his movies are. I mean, Evil Dead is a dark comedy. You know what I mean? It's
I saw Drag Me to Hell in the movie theater, and I was basically one of the only few people that was laughing in the movie theater, and people were looking at me like I was like I needed help, and I'm like, it's funny. Come on, it's meant to be funny. Like,
I don't know if she'll fill up to it, but I'm going to try and see if Allie wants to go see Greenland this week.
Greenland too? Yeah. How's is she bouncing back, man? What's up?
No, she's still they're staying an extra day because of the weather.
Oh, okay.
So she's still in Idaho. So
okay. All right. Well, tell her our thoughts and condolences are with her for sure.
I will.
Okay. We've got a review of Fallout to do. Let me set up the ticker.
Martin said something, Joe.
Oh, what did he say? What did he say? What did he say? He said, gotta go. My planet needs me yet, but I need to pick up my new glasses. Great show, guys. Hey, Martin, it's always good to have you, man. I'd love to see you on the panel one night, but he's always busy this time of night.
Yeah,
You guys, you take it easy, man. We'll see you next time. You're getting out of here just before we do the Fallout review. Okay. Let me go ahead and set up the spoiler thing. There we go. Okay.
I already had Kay watch this. I wasn't able because I forgot it came out. So I had to watch it in the middle of the night. She had to watch it this morning. So we didn't get together.
The name of the episode is Demon in the Snow, and it must refer to the opening scene of it. That's for sure. So, Knock, you got your stuff together, man?
Sure do.
All right. Well, did you already share it, or? Yes, there we go. Okay. So, the Alaskan Front. Take it away, Knoxter.
Yeah, Jed, I know you haven't been here in a while, so if you're not familiar, I'm going to go through this, and then we can discuss it afterwards. So I've got a bunch of screenshots here, so I know there's going to be a lot of...
I'm going to say...
We're not giving opinions right now. We're getting through the
stuff. Let me get through it. I'm going to go through it as fast as I can, and then we'll go back as needed.
Then we're going to give opinions. Yeah.
Yeah. So just so you know. So first, of course, we start in the Alaskan Front. This is, of course, the war between China and America. It was mainly just for resources. At this point, I believe we had already annexed Canada. By this time, because we wanted to use that because we knew we were going to war. So, but here, of course, you can see this is what's his name, White, his partner. I forget his first
partner.
name.
That was an Indian, Native.
And so, we can see his suit is faulty right there. The Ghoul has already mentioned this, where there was a lot of problems.
Yeah, he mentioned it last season. Last season, as a matter of fact, yeah.
Yep. And so in this particular episode, they showcase that very much so. So basically, he was like, "Hey, should we move forward?" And he was like, "No, you go back to camp." And
but he got orders for everybody to push forward, though. He was definitely going against orders when he told him to leave.
He was requesting to go back, but they told him to go forward. So he sent him back, but he continued forward.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he comes across the squad of Chinese, a Chinese squad, and gets shot, and of course his suit gets messed up, and he falls over.
Falls straight over sideways.
And the Chinese delegates are basically they're like pointed over, as like, oh, they're basically talking to each other, like, yeah, we're probably going to end up like him. Our generals will probably get this suit first, and then we'll get him, and we'll probably say the same thing as him, okie dokie, kind of thing, and then this guy appears and just wrecks their world. Now, an interesting thing that happened in this scene was the fact that the Deathclaw had, either sniffed him or identified him and didn't attack him.
Yeah, that was weird.
It actually, was looking at him. It got really close to. I didn't get a picture of it because it was kind of dark. It was hard to get a good picture of it.
Yeah.
But he got really up close to face with them, and then he walked away. So he killed the Chinese squad and then walked away. And then there was an announcement after that event. There was officer in charge or whatever was like, "Congratulations, you guys drove off the Chinese. They're in retreat. Good job." And the Ghoul was basically like, it was something else. He's trying to get it out, but they were listening. So it looks like this Deathclaw may have been unleashed to take care of this island.
Yeah, I got the feeling that was a weapon, not just a...
I have so much to say about this.
You will when we're done.
So we cut to the next scene, and of course, Thaddeus... we come back to where Thaddeus and Maximus are over the dead body of Xander.
Oh, my God.
Max is killed. And they hear the other vertebrate coming in. And so, of course, they need to cover their tracks a little bit. And so Thaddeus is in the suit. He never really...
Yeah, Maximus tells him, "Hey, I need you to be Xander. I need you to be him,
just so he can hold off the war for a little bit longer.
For a little bit, so he can do what he's planning on doing, which I had thumbs up about. Yeah, go.
Yep. So Thaddeus, and this is a scene of him trying to get out the door, which he runs into multiple times trying to get out of it. A little bit too much comic relief there, but it was funny.
Well, that's his job.
We also cut back to Lucy, who is getting a little dose of buff out right here. Buff-Out, of course, is a drug in the Fallout universe to get her back up and running after her ordeal with the Legion. She was really messed up after that. So, yeah, she's getting pumped full of drugs at the moment. And this is where they were at the NCR camp where there's only like 2 people. And they're leaving. So they offer just a bunch of weapons. And so Lucy stocks up on just a bunch of weapons on that one. Then we cut to Vault 33 where Reg is with his new little domain here with his club. Just giving away all kinds of snacks. And of course, during this whole time, their water chip is still down, so they can barely get any water. But even still, he comes down wanting more water because it's in the budget. It's his snack budget is in the charter, so he just wants to get more water. In the meantime, you got they're barely able to use any water to use for the crops and anything like that. So Betsy's got a bit of a water problem going on. And then we come back to Lucy, where she's getting her first couple itches for something. She doesn't know what it is yet. Of course, the king of drugs over here knows exactly what's going on. And he's like, you can either go 5 days without, pretty much not doing anything.
Get sick, suffer through it.
Yep, go through the whole withdrawal kind of thing. Or you can take more drugs. And he tosses her a bottle of Buff-Out after she decides to, we don't have time for me to wait.
Yeah.
We cut back to the airship where, taking one look at Thaddeus in the suit and him bumbling around with it, Dane automatically knows what's going on. And he's like, "What did you do?" And so Max says, "I killed Xander," kind of thing. Yeah. And then as he's walking away, he also says, "I'm going to go kill the priest."
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Right.
And then we cut to so we got Buds.
This is Norm and his bunch.
Yep, this is Norm with Buds. We also get introduced to Ronnie. Ronnie was the assistant to Bud, who apparently heard something that we hadn't heard of yet, which was phase 2 of the vaults of 32 and 33.
Uh-oh.
So we knew initially it was about the future of the super managers, but apparently there's something else that was supposed to happen. At a certain point, the next phase was supposed to go into effect. So we don't know what that is quite yet. And then, of course, we get this unauthorized meeting right here between Steph and Betsy, where Betsy's saying, "We need water." And Steph's like, I don't know if I can do that. However, if you give me Hank's keepsake. Now, remember, we've seen in the previous episode where the ghoul's wife is packing a keepsake box. So that pretty much happened. All the people had at least a couple of things that they kept with them. And so Steph wants Hank's keepsake box, who he obviously couldn't take it with him when he left. And there's something in there that Steph wants. We don't quite know what it is, but she's like, if you give me that, I'll give you the water. Of course, Woody, one of the 32 Vault members who don't want to be in 32, eavesdrops on this conversation.
Yes.
Of course, we cut back to this is when they get to the gates of New Vegas, and you got the Elvis gang. What's this gang called?
He suggested that they take half a day and go around this to another place.
It's a free side, yes.
Yeah.
But all hopped up on Mountain Dew here, decided to go. No, I'm tired. I'm tired of the detours. I'm tired of that side missions. Let's go straight there. She goes barreling right in, and she meets the who are they? The Kings. The Kings. But of course, they're all ghouls now. Whatever happened between the game and this, they're pretty much just all ghouls, and some hijinks ensues. And she goes a little trigger happy.
Little Miss High over here decides to blow away a whole lot of shit
time.
And has fun doing it too.
She had a great grand old time doing this. You know, she's like, because she thinks about it for a second, and then she looks at it again, and then she starts smiling and goes off.
And the dog is over there just going, wow, this is cool.
Of course, the ghoul's enjoying it. This is a side of her he hasn't seen quite, so he's all for it. I always love when they do these scenes. This is the VATS in Fallout when they do these slow-mo scenes like this with the bullet coming out.
Yeah.
And so they took care of all of them, and they go in. And then we cut back to the Brotherhood, where Thaddeus is in the lunchroom trying to get food and gets talked to by the other two leaders of two of the other groups, basically trying to gain his favor kind of thing. And then the oddly unguarded, most important thing in the universe,
right now
is surprisingly
Cold
unguarded.
Fusion, unguarded.
Gets taken by Dane. She takes it, and this is where we get the scene with Maximus and the head cleric. Of course, lets them do so much talking, and you had an issue with this, Joe. Why?
Because it's James Bond like. Here's my problem. Maximus keeps letting me down. Walk in, shoot the motherfucker. But no, he doesn't. And we find out that, he tries to defend what he did. He tells him, hey, he was going to kill a bunch of kids. They were ghouls. And we find out that he thinks the same thing that the other dude did. They're abominations. He should have killed them. Heretics. And he lets him talk until he goes and gets a gun, and now they're shooting at each other instead of him just blowing the guy away. I just bummed me out.
And of course, you get this scene where they find out the cold fusion has been taken. So one of the other leaders comes in and says, "Who's taking it?" That kind of thing. And then she goes, "You traitorous bastard," and stabs him in the mouth.
Oh, man. And it was cool. Right through his cheek. The
so
guy's
cool
not
that you
dead.
did it,
I
guy.
guarantee you he's not dead. It just went right through the hollow part of his cheek, right? You could see the knife in his mouth. It was funny, man.
Yeah. So basically, you get war and a lot of fighting going on.
Knew this was coming, though, but we'll talk about that. Go ahead and finish it up.
And of course, Dane comes out of nowhere and, hey, take this and get out of here. So now Maximus has the cold fusion little trophy there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can see them running away. That's Thaddeus in the armor and Maximus running away.
One of the blimps is crashing. The war has
they're
begun.
all firing at each other and all kinds of war going on. You can see the fire rate that kind of a little bit. So that crashes. We come back to Vault 32, where our good friend Woody reports the Overseer to the Overseer.
The stupidest motherfucker on the planet.
And basically, Steph goes, "I'll take that under advisement," kind of basically, and just kind of brushes them off. And he's like, "I don't know how to report an overseer to overseer kind of thing," because he overheard the conversation earlier that he had with Betsy. It was an unauthorized.
So he walks up to the chick that was in the conversation and says, "I have to report this to the overseer, which is you."
Yes,
you are dense. What are you doing?
So Chet is in the background with the baby, and he finds this.
Yes,
Apparently
I thought that was
her
interesting.
Yeah,
and I'm sure you lore bots will explain this all to me, because when I saw she was Canadian, I was like, whoa.
I don't know what specifically Canadian has to do with it. Obviously, at this point, before the war, like before the bombs dropped, Canada was annexed.
Yeah.
Why she was chosen specifically, I'm not quite sure how that all worked out. So there's still a little bit to learn about this, other than
we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Move on.
And then, of course, we come back to Lucy. They're walking through New Vegas right now, and she finds a chicken egg. That's not a chicken egg.
It's a lizard egg is what it is.
So, and they come across this guy, and that's kind of her last face before it cuts to black.
Yeah, that's the end of the show. Now, Jed, you've been chomping at the bit to talk about something.
You have been very patient, Jed. What you got?
Go. And Jed has decided he's gone to the bathroom at this point.
All right, John,
now,
what you got?
We'll talk to him in a minute about it.
Well,
but
I wasn't. I mean, I had a slight problem, just slight, not huge, about the Deathclaw being in Alaska, because they weren't deployed yet. They were never deployed in the Great War, according to the lore that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
never said they weren't employed either.
Yeah, it didn't say specifically.
The known lore is that they were created before the Great War to be just what that Deathclaw was doing.
Super soldier, yeah.
There just wasn't any reported sightings of them during the Great War. But there's a whole bunch of shit missing from the Great War. So
Yeah. And there's also the Enclave, has the intelligent ones that they made. So so like I said, it's just a slight issue, but it wasn't that big of an issue. It was just
it's kind of like the ghoul having to do drugs. All the thing. It's kind of something that was just added. Personally, I don't think it's lore breaking just because they were created at that time.
Lore stretching.
Yes, definitely stretching. I could see that for sure.
Well, I don't like addicted Lucy. I don't like that. I'm hoping this is just. I mean, the scene where she was high and was blowing shit away. That was funny. It was pretty cool. But I don't want that to continue. And if you saw the stuff for next episode, it looks like it's not going to. You see her actually throwing up. So, yeah, addicted Lucy would not be cool in my eyes.
No, I definitely think it's a naive Lucy,
right?
In that, and it happens in Fallout. You can get addicted in Fallout. It makes you go kind of shaky like she was, and so you can have withdrawal symptoms in the game. So
yeah. Like I said, the other thing that just drove me nuts was fucking Maximus letting me down again. Just shoot the man. You came there to kill him. Just pull the trigger. He couldn't do it. He is a timid person at heart. He wants to do great things, but he's a timid person at heart, and it just. I mean, I loved what's his buddy's name? Bane? Is that her name?
Dane.
Dane? Okay. Dane said, "Never apologize for not killing somebody."
Yeah.
You know, and that was a great line. I thought.
Yeah, it sucks that Dane's not going to hang around him because I think Dane steers him in the right direction.
Yes, always does.
But then
you know, because she was totally down with him killing him. She was totally down with it. That's why she went to get the cold fusion stuff for him. You know, that was crazy, man. But that's the only two things about this one that I didn't like. I loved the fuck. Of course, you know, I love everything the Ghoul does, and I love that whole opening scene was really cool. I thought that was really cool, but I didn't pick up on the fact that it got right up in his face and then left. I thought it was because he wasn't moving.
It was definitely.
But he was sniffing him. I forgot that he's an animal. He probably smelled him, and yeah, wow, that was amazing. I
think
didn't even pick up on that.
That's part of the army because the army created him.
Yeah.
So I think they put some kind of control aspect on him where if he sniffs a U.S. Army or Marine or whatever troop to leave him alone. Now whether that sticks or not.
Power armor.
What's that?
Probably recognized he was probably trained to recognize.
Yeah, he probably recognized and smelled the power armor, right? Yeah, and the what's the battery core called? The fusion core.
Fusion core.
Probably the fusion core. That, yeah, because that would be something that would be undeniable.
Now the ones that he meets in the future, that's like off the. We don't know what could happen with those ones. So
right.
They could be descendants of it. We'll see what happens. If they'll recognize his scent, I mean, especially now that he's a ghoul, kind of thing. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they navigate that and run away.
Some questions about like what was Thaddeus doing with all the bottle caps, but I'm thinking he's looking for the blue star ones.
Oh, I don't know. I asked Knock about that last week. Of course, he told me bottle caps are the currency.
Yeah, they're the currency.
Fallout,
but
right?
In New Vegas,
the sarsaparilla ones.
The Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps, there's special ones that have a blue star on them.
Oh.
There's a whole side mission where you're supposed to collect so many of them.
About 50 of them or something like that.
50, yeah, and it's supposed to unlock this treasure.
Okay. All right. Jed, are you back yet? Jed? He's unmuted.
Oh.
I don't know.
So, but
I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm not sure Xander was really from the Commonwealth.
Ooh, that would be something crazy, wouldn't it?
Why would you lie about that?
Well,
yeah.
No. Well, this is the reason, and I did like they name dropped Elder Maxon, so he's still in charge of the Commonwealth. So, but the thing is, where is the Bridwick? That's my big problem, is because he came in on the solo by himself in a vertibird.
Mm-hmm.
Vertibirds don't have that kind of range to go all the way across the country.
It's like a TIE interceptor.
Yeah.
It's like a TIE fighter.
Ooh, so they're not that far away.
So
it's a short-range fighter.
Yeah.
Can't get this far into deep space on its own? Must have been part of a convoy.
I mean, if it's actually the Commonwealth of, the northeastern area, going from there to New Vegas is a really long trek for a vertibird.
Yeah, it wouldn't fly. It wouldn't make it that far. We'd have to
now
refuel.
if the Commonwealth is something other than that, they could be closer, but we don't know.
Yeah, but the fact is it's the Commonwealth and Fallout 4 and all that stuff. So And they name dropped Elder Maxon, who is the elder of the Brotherhood in Fallout 4.
Maybe he considers himself the Commonwealth, and he took the name with him.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Oh, you're back, Jed?
Yeah, I had to
Been
go.
waiting on you for 30 minutes.
I had to go
I'm
deal
kidding.
with some family mess. And Joe,
Gotcha,
you need to
bro.
block you had need to go block somebody in a kick channel again.
I got it. I did it already. Yeah.
So yeah.
So listen, let's go ahead and give you the floor. You had a lot to say about something. What was it?
Well, oh God, now I'm getting.
Is it the same thing that John was having an issue?
Well,
Which-
what John?
Which was
I was
what is
away
this thing called? What's it called?
because
Deathclaw.
Deathclaw.
yeah.
The
Okay,
Deathclaw
John.
being
So
an
I want to ask what John. What was your issue with it?
Just a second
They
ago.
weren't actually deployed. There's no lore that they were deployed during the Great War.
See, this is the problem I had too. So me and John had the same problem.
Yeah.
That
But
and
it was it's minor. It's minor.
it's a
like
minor.
we discussed it. It's lore stretching, not lore breaking.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
we-
and I even said this. I said it's either lore stretching, what you just said. It's either lore stretching or lore kind of rearranging, because from all the stuff we know about Alaska and Canada and all that stuff, that was the last big thing before the bombs dropped.
Yeah.
The Alaska thing was, okay?
Yeah.
So, and then they go, well, it looks like we won, boys. And then he goes, well, I didn't do it. And I was like, wait, they just changed. They're saying that the Deathclaw won Alaska but in fall, was it 3 or New Vegas?
3.
Yeah, I played.
Operation
Yeah, we had to go to Operation Alaska. Now,
Operation Anchorage.
Anchorage. That person that did it was kind of off his rocker already, because you had to go into a VR version of it, and he kind of changed a few things. But some of the other things that we found out after that, saying that other stuff happened not the way it happened in the VR session. So in Fallout, a lot, John will agree with me on how you go back in time and a bunch of other stuff is through VR.
Yeah.
They have that in multiple games.
Mhm.
So
They didn't say the Deathclaw had won for him. They said we won.
yeah,
And
but then
he's like, there's something out. There's
Yeah.
something else.
But then I was like, okay, they're taking it that the Deathclaw won Alaska for them when we know
No,
that's not.
well-
No. Okay, hold on. Okay, so first of all, as far as lore goes, the Deathclaws were created pre-war.
Yeah, they were. They
existed.
okay.
They hadn't shown them in lore as being a part of the war, but that's because, from what I could tell from that scene,
Yeah.
they covered up the Deathclaws involved.
Yeah, they talked about them in Fallout 1 and 2, so that's not going and rewriting shit, because
That's
Yeah,
why it's
I'm
what.
just
That's
saying
why
when
I said
the
lore
officer
stretching.
said when the officer said we won the war, great job troops.
yeah,
We won the war. He purposefully did not mention the death clause because that's not something you want to put in an
yeah, because the U.S. government
And
made
he
the
may not have
Deathclaw.
known. The thing
Yeah.
is, the commanding officer
That's
may
true,
not
too.
have known. It could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It could have been like.
Dude, that might have been
Mr. Lee.
above his pay grade, and he didn't know, John. So
It could have been on that vertibird being
Yeah.
transported too.
yeah,
The
because
one that
that
was crashed
vertibird
in the
was-
back
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, and I
Mhm.
was thinking about that
Yeah,
because so there's a lot of stuff with 76 that's linking up to the TV show, and 3 in New Vegas, and 4 now. You guys there? I can't hear you.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
there's
was
a-
just muting myself to get a cracker.
Okay, yeah, so there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of stuff. What they've been doing recently, and I say this because I've been playing a lot of 76 and stuff, and trying to find and getting the lore and everything else. They're linking a lot of stuff before New Vegas, especially New Vegas. They're linking a lot of New Vegas stuff to 76 now. They're linking a lot of stuff from Fallout 4. They're linking a lot of stuff to 3 to the New Vegas to the 76.
All right,
And
so
then
back to the show, Joe. We're trying to.
well,
discuss-
that's what I'm saying is they've been linking, and even in the marketplace in the Atomic Shop, they put out the New Vegas special thing. John knows what I'm talking about. When you first start out, you got to pick your specials and all this other stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And they're
treating Pretty, you can't take what's in the Atom Shop as
Yeah, I know, but
lore.
then what they've been doing recently is there's been mentions of the NCR, and I'm like, okay, this is beforehand. So, and then the show comes around and is like,
Yeah, it's
okay,
just
this
stuff you can
happened right
buy.
here, and I'm just like, okay, guys.
Okay,
Like I said,
time out, Fallout nerds. Time out, Fallout nerds. I want to clarify something. Correct me if I'm wrong. This takes place after all the video games.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, so
my
Fallout
point-
76 takes place 25 years after the bombs drop. So,
And then it takes 9 years. Takes place 9 years after 4. So,
Okay.
so it
my
would be.
point. My point is, you cannot take whatever's in the Atom Shop. They're
Oh,
just
I
making
know
stuff
that,
for
I know
people to
that.
buy.
But
They're just
there-
doing that to make money. That's
There's
not.
holotapes and everything else that they're linking the NCR and the Commonwealth and all
I
this other
haven't
stuff.
seen any actual in-game NCR mention. The only mention of
wouldn't exist
NCR
yet.
is
And guess
Atom Shop.
what? There was something else that. Well, did you know they have the Dino from Novad in there that they just gave out the other day?
Yeah, again,
it's a
it's
TV show.
Oh, I know.
it's this is a multiplayer online game.
Yeah.
It's a trinket that has nothing to do with lore.
But here it is. Here's the thing: is what I said about this is, and I see them. And then this is the thing that's frustrating me with the TV show. They're trying to rewrite a little things here and there, and I noticed it.
Well, yeah, that's
because I love
They're
New Vegas.
canon now. Todd Howard says the show is canon, so they
Yeah,
can do
he
whatever they
says
want.
that show's canon, so I'm
They're
like,
Disney
okay.
right now.
They
Disney.
are. And
They
I
can
was
do
like,
whatever. And Fallout
What
5 is
does
gonna be
does
based off
Amazon own the studio that
No.
makes the game?
Microsoft
No,
does.
Okay.
Microsoft.
but Todd does, and Todd says everything that happens in the show is.
Well, doesn't
canon.
Microsoft own Prime?
No.
No. You mean
Is-
Microsoft?
or the other way around?
No. The,
Yeah, but I'm seeing
my
little
point.
things-
My point is, you cannot take anything in Fallout 76 as direct canon.
But
Because not everything in Fallout 76 is
I know,
canon.
but they say 76 is canon like the rest of the games now too.
The basic events of 76 are canon.
Yeah.
The multiplayer stuff is not canon.
Oh yeah,
That's
I'm not
all,
talking
you
about.
know.
There you
the
go.
But in the Atomic Shop.
There you
I'm
go.
not
Yeah.
talking about the multi. I'm talking
You're talking about the Atomic Shop,
the
which is the
lore.
multiplayer stuff.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of
The
stuff. because-
constant bombing of people getting in and shooting missiles at each other.
Yeah, I always said
That's
that
all-
was silly
that's
as
all-
shit. That
that doesn't happen in the lore. That's just
yeah, it
for
doesn't
the
happen
game.
in the lore, and I said that's silly as shit. But then I'll notice.
All right, so Jed, can we go back to the
okay,
episode?
so-
No. Can we go back to the episode?
Okay,
Strict-
go back
just
to
the
the
episode, not 76.
I'm going back to the episode. Did
Okay.
you know the guy that she shot from long range, back in the back of the head? He was the homie that was in New Vegas. And he was the head king, and he was actually
That wasn't the king. That was.
that looked like him because he had his outfit on and everything.
There's like 3 or 4. If you play the game, all those
Yeah.
outfits show up on other people.
Yeah, but too, and I'm going to say this, if
Yeah,
you
the guitar.
noticed, when she went after them, they weren't necessarily aggressive towards her. She just did it because she was hopped up on drugs too. She
No,
went
they
on a
were
killing.
feral. They were.
Once
Yeah,
she-
they were-
they were all feral.
They
Once
were
she walked
definitely
up on them
feral.
and we saw her.
That's why the ghouls said we need to go around this bunch.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also,
Okay.
I didn't
Oh,
mention this
John.
in the. Hang on, real quick. I didn't mention this in the preview, but Joe, if you when the ghoul was looking through his telescope, he saw robots that had their TVs busted out.
Yes.
Those were Securitrons that when you get to
And
New
he
Vegas,
looked
they
concerned
actually-
about that. He looked
Yeah,
very concerned
because that's
about
the
that.
first thing you see when you get to the gates is they ask you for money in order to get into.
Yup.
And they're
So the fact
gone.
that they were broken was a bad sign to him. That also led to him wanting to go to Freeside.
They got to make sure you have enough money to afford going into.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have this theory, but it's a very low theory.
I thought that was pretty cool too.
Well, give us a Reader's
Maybe-
Digest version of it, sir. You've had the floor
Well,
for a
I
while.
think that maybe House may have got implanted into that death claw.
Hmm.
No.
It's just
No.
the way the death claw acted was too human.
If you've seen the previews for the next episode, there's more than one of them.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was more.
There's more than one of them. And
so I didn't get to see the previews yet.
Yeah,
because it didn't show up on my.
You're also, and I think it's in a flashback. We're going to see House on the next one too.
Yeah, and then what they're doing, John, and now get me on this, and Rock too, because all three of us love Fallout. We love Fallout to death. I think what they're going, if you watch the credits, I think they're going with the ending where House dies and then the Legion takes over.
That's specifically said that they're gonna it's gonna be done in a way that there's not gonna be any specific ending. They're gonna leave it ambiguous because they don't want.
Well, all signs point to House being gone and the Legion takeover, basically.
Well, I don't know about the Legion taking over part, but Victor.
Well, if you go through the ending of the ending credits,
Victor in the episode before has said House is gone.
Yeah,
he said that. Now we don't know what that exactly means.
Yeah,
per
se.
Could be just gone from that location.
Yeah. We don't know what shape it takes. I also heard an interesting theory today from Heavy Spoilers, who heard it from somebody else, who thinks that Hank is really working for the Enclave.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that.
I don't know about that,
but
I wouldn't doubt that. I think
so.
And I would like to point out, as far as Death Claws are intelligent. They're not just.
Oh, they are.
They're a lot smarter than just being animal intelligence.
Yeah.
There's an in is it 2? There's an entire vault of intelligent death claws that speak.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's not good.
I never played one of 2, so I don't know.
It's just like the super mutants. There was an actual. Was it in 3 or New Vegas, John?
The chameleon one.
No, the one that's really nice.
Oh, when you bring his egg back, there's
when you bring his egg back, and he talks and he's super nice.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
you've got Fox, you've got Lily, you've got a few super mutants that are.
Graham's a good one. Graham.
Well, in the trailer, it sounds like the Ghoul is talking to a super mutant. At least you get the deep voice.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
We don't know yet. I think they'll save that for closer to. Joe, one thing that happened in this universe is there was something called the FEV virus, and it was the super soldier serum of this universe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the problem was it didn't work very well. And so what happened is, at least to some, they turned into super mutants, where they weren't ghouls, but they were super mutants that had just gigantic bodies. Think of Hulk, basically. Just a bunch of Hulks everywhere.
With a tiny head?
No, big heads, big legs.
I'm just saying that would be funny.
So, and that's one of the, and you see
looks like that dude in Heavy Metal, you know?
Yeah, it's the main boss in the second one. He wants to take over everything. He wants to start reproducing, but unfortunately, super mutants can't reproduce. It's part of the virus.
Kind of like the Krogan, Joe.
But we haven't seen them yet. We have not seen a super mutant quite yet. We don't know if we'll get one this season. I think they'll save it for the end of the season.
I think it's either going to be the end of this season or next season.
We're about halfway through this season, right?
If we go to DC or the Commonwealth, we're going to see him.
Yeah.
Well, the name of the next episode is The Wrangler. So
that's going to be. How many episodes is there now?
Total?
8, I think.
Looks like it's 8.
Hand up the strip.
Ooh, the strip.
Yeah.
Rah.
And they start filming. I think. What did I say the other day? In May.
You said it in the chat.
It's gonna be May.
May they start filming season 3. Yeah. So yeah, man. It sounds to me like with all this discussion going on, I don't hear anybody hating on this show. I'm enjoying it myself. I'm enjoying. And look, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the spoilers thing off for the folks. Okay. So no more spoilers about this episode. Okay.
There's some lore bending, lore stretching, but
there is
anything lore breaking.
Yeah, it's not breaking, but there is stretching or bending. I do.
Well, look, no. If all you're worried about is stretching and breaking, then this is a good thing, boys and girls, because just look at what they did with fucking Lord of the Rings, the Kang of Power. I mean, come on, man. Give me a break, dude. Wow, you want to talk about lore destroying, man.
I know.
Wow. Go ahead, John.
There's a lot of people that hate this in the Fallout groups.
Yeah, but are they like... radicalized friggin' Fallout fans?
Or there's
What's
purists.
the deal with it?
They're hardcore purists.
No.
Yeah.
Purists. Oh, you mean like our old buddy, God rest his soul, Mr. Ice Guy. He was a comic book purist.
And
That
Kawabi
guy,
was
he hated the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. Hated them. Couldn't stand them. He couldn't stand
Big Bang Theory. He hated
Big Bang Theory. Anybody mentioned that, he lost his shit. You know? It's just, I mean, I'm sorry.
And
I
Bill, Kawabi was
enjoy
purist,
Spider-Man, but I'm not going to sit there and just hate the first Spider-Man movie because Mary Jane is his second girlfriend. It's not. It's supposed to be Gwen Stacy. No, come on, man. As long as you try to be loyal to the source material, that's all I'm asking, man. Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power, didn't care about the source material.
They just
don't
shit
give a
on
fuck
it,
about
dragged it down the hallway.
Yeah, they did,
and
it's
shot
just
it
horrible.
times.
Yeah. Not defending what they've done, but the only thing they had rights to was an appendix.
Yeah.
And they created everything else out of whole cloth.
Yeah.
So,
but
that's why it's all fucked up.
Look, just watch the orcs on that show. Come on. Come on. Those aren't orcs.
No, they're not. They're not.
Those are immigrants with orc outfits on, man. Come on.
Those are like Star Trek. Those are like the Star Trek Discovery Klingons.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh my God. You guys want to have some fun? Do we want to review Starfleet Academy?
No.
No, we're not. I'm not going to subject you guys to that.
I'm not gonna watch. Even if you told me, I'm not gonna watch it.
But I am hopeful for. I heard about. They're talking about with, and this is after Paramount is done with this Warner Brothers negotiation because they may be doing some shifting in there.
Yeah.
But a couple of things I've heard in the last week that are interesting. We're going to talk about one of them next week. I had it on the agenda for tonight, but I knew we had a lot of stuff. Apparently, the rumor of KK leaving is back.
I call bullshit.
Yeah, I do too. I'll believe it when it happens.
I'll believe it when I see
but
it.
The other thing I've heard is that they're going to reboot Star Trek again cinematically. So that I am hopeful for because if they're doing it, and they're talking about a reboot of Star Trek, they're not saying what part of the timeline it's in, whether it's, Next Generation, whatever. Hopefully we'll get something past the Next Generation, do some new shit. Kind of like what Knock wants with Star Wars. Give me something, of something else other than the Skywalker saga to sink my teeth into, right? That's what I'm hoping for. There's been people talking about maybe they might even make a Guardians of the Galaxy type crew on a smuggler ship as the main thing in Star Trek, just set in that universe where they will deal with Starfleet and the Klingons from time to time and stuff like that. So, crossing my fingers, and I'll pull up some articles on this stuff. But the KK thing's out there. I'm sure if you guys watch the videos and stuff,
that's like Bob Iger League, and when
right.
those both go,
we'll believe it when we see
we'll
it.
We'll believe it when both of them leave. But
I don't know about you guys. I am enjoying Fallout.
Oh yeah.
And I've never played that game. I'm not into the lore like you guys are. And I enjoy the fact that you guys are into the lore. That's why I let you sit here and talk about it. But as a total fucking normie when it comes to the Fallout universe, I'm enjoying the show. I really am. We got to see some of my boy Norm. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with that crew because he's got everybody with him, man. He's got the brain trust with him, basically, right? He could, when it comes to Vault-Tec, he's got a lot of the players right there with him, right?
Bobby's going to meet with an accident. I can almost guarantee it.
Oh yeah, he is.
Okay.
And Norm is
that guy's retarded. You're talking about the guy that went to the overseer to tell him about the conversation?
No. The guy that
that's leading him right now?
No, the guy that's
that stepped up.
The guy that said he was the assistant.
Right. He's the guy that is leading the way right now. Yeah.
Norm knows he's got to take care of that guy.
Right.
Basically.
He's got some information he wants. That's what he knows.
That's what
he'll get the information and take care of him.
We'll see what happens, guys. Anyway, look, I want to thank everybody for being here. We're about to wrap it up for tonight. I'm not going to pull up websites or anything. Anything you guys want to push before we get out of here? Yes, no, maybe.
I'm thinking that I might start trying to do Dispatch on Tuesdays at 6:30.
That's when you used to stream live before. When you used to do your shows, I think you should do it. John,
Yeah, I had fun doing it, even though we couldn't.
I'll have to watch the replays because that's the night me and Foxy go out for Taco Tuesday. But I would definitely watch your replays for sure.
But
Because I want to check out Dispatch. I may want to get that game. You know.
I'm just doing each. I just do the that particular episode.
Okay.
It's about an hour.
Yeah, I do. I'm just doing each chapter. It's about an hour. So.
Okay. Very cool.
I want to see you do Wolf Among Us, Joe.
Well, we'll see what happens. I got to finish Mass Effect 3 first. And I may be getting close, huh, guys? I'm doing a lot of the side missions, getting all that shit done. I think they told me I've got enough forces to take a crack at it anyway. But I'm going to do a little bit more playing through. But I think, how many episodes was 2? I did it in under 20, didn't I? I think it was like 18 or 19 episodes.
I think it was 19.
So it's probably going to be about the same with this one. We'll see what one thing I'm going to do, first of all, is I'm going to take a break from playthrough. I'm just going to play some of my favorite games, because there's several games that I love to play, and I'm definitely going to take like a month off of a playthrough, and then I'll probably decide what playthrough. We'll talk about it during that month. You know what I mean?
You could do Tales from the Borderlands too. That style.
Oh, I heard that 4 just bombed.
Not that. I'm talking about the Telltale, the good
Telltale versions.
There's Tales from the Borderlands and new Tales from the Borderlands.
Yeah, you want Tales from the Borderlands, not.
Anything you got going on, Jed? Before we get out of here.
I'm probably gonna be showing back up over with Snow and Loki.
Okay.
For Fridays and maybe Saturdays, and yeah, I'm back. Well, I finally got through all the holiday and everything, and hopefully nothing else comes away. So you see me back. I've been telling a few people, and you might see some stuff on the Archivist. My Reveiw channel is kind of dead at the moment, but I want to do some stuff over at the Archivist where I love stuff. And I was thinking about probably doing some 76 or No Man's Sky stuff on the Archivist. Okay. But I was like, oh, okay. So I just want to go out and have some fun and do stuff.
There you go. That's what you should do. That's exactly what you should do. John.
At some point, I'm going to start recording a show that's going to be on Rumble.
Okay.
That I'm going to do, take a band and go through their discography as like the tier list.
There you go, man. I've actually thought about doing some of the stuff that I really dig. Like, I really want to do a show on Linda Ronstadt. I really do. That's the place to do it. It's over there.
I'm doing the low-hanging fruit of Metallica. So,
there you go. There you go.
Hey, Joe, did you know my mom went to school with Linda Ronstadt?
No.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. I watched a documentary about her not too long ago. She can't even sing now, guys. She had a problem with her voice.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's bad. Anyway, okay. Thanks for being here, guys. I always appreciate having you on board. And hopefully we'll be hearing about stuff Knock has coming up because he hinted that his New Year's resolution was to start a channel. So we'll see what happens, man.
Oh, and I want to point one out. John's thing on Friday. You'll see me over there.
There you go. The friggin' Baldur's Gate stream. We're going to talk about that here in a second. Of course, you're watching.
John,
go for it. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
So I'm waiting for you guys to watch the short so I can give you some feedback.
Yeah. I saw it on X when I was going through and doing some stuff. I will definitely. You want my feedback on that?
Yeah, you haven't seen the first one either. I mean, the first one.
I haven't. But
the first one's on that thread, that X thread, and the second one that I just.
Okay. Well, listen, guys, thanks for being here. You know you're watching State of the Atmosphere. We do it every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. You guys come back next week for all your pop culture news, and we'll look at Sydney Sweeney and what she's up to. And I think, go ahead and bring your ideas for what you're looking forward to this year. We'll do a segment on that next week, guys. We'll talk about what we're looking forward to this year in pop culture. Next time you'll see me is Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time as I continue sketching The Privateer. The story of America's pirate patriot comes alive on my iPad every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. And then at a special time on Saturday, it's time for the Wild Card Tailgate Pre-game party this Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Next 2 weeks, we're going to be doing it on Saturday morning because we've got wild card playoff games to talk about and so much more. We got to talk about what happened on the last week of the season and on Black Monday. So and actually there was a Black Tuesday member too.
Yep.
But anyway, we'll talk about all that this Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time on my channel. And then, of course, Sunday on my channel, you can see the Brothers Hack the Matrix. Everything you need to know about the clown show that is 2025 through today's headlines. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And then it's off to Pop Culture Minefield's channel on Monday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time as we talk military movies with Gary, Anima, and Martin on Military Monday. 10 a.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefield's channel. And then at 4 p.m. Central Time, That 70s Rock Fan will be back off his little hiatus, and I'm not sure what we're doing this Monday, but we will have a show. It's only Talk and Roll, That 70s Rock Fan, at 4 p.m. Central Time on Monday. And then Monday at 6:30 Central Time, it's time for everybody to come make fun of me as I continue my first-time playthrough of Mass Effect 3. Part 14 this Monday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on Papa Joe Gamer After Dark. And then, of course, Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Central Time, it's back over to Pop Culture Minefield's channel for Wednesday afternoon matinee. We did a great one this afternoon, me, myself, and Irene. If you've never seen that movie, go check it out. And watch the show we did today on it. It was pretty damn funny. Also on Pop Culture Minefield, don't forget, as the boys alluded to, this Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time, it'll be actually episode 3 of Baldur's Gate 3, the Pop Culture Minefield Game Party on Gaming Night with John on Pop Culture Minefield's channel at 8 p.m. Central Time. This show, I cannot tell you enough how funny it is. You guys go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Also, be watching. Make sure you check the notification bell on my channel so you can check out Living Room Late Night whenever I'm just playing on my PlayStation 5 in the living room. You'll see a game, you'll hear me talk, and sometimes I'll be talking with somebody in a party. So you guys come check it out whenever you see that notification bell. So, for myself, the Noxter, the Jedster, and the Das Wolfen, I want to thank you guys for being here. Let's check the chat one more time. It looks like everybody's ready to go. You guys take it easy, and until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless. And don't forget, whether you like them small,
It is.
medium,
What's that?
or large, Kitty Tuesday continues into Wednesday every week on Joe's Atmosfere's channel. We'll see you next time, guys. Peace.
Doo-doo!